China wants to go to Mars. America wants a base on the moon. Both need the same thing, advanced chips, and both get them from the same place, Taiwan. TSMC makes 92% of the world's advanced semiconductors. No TSMC equals no satellites. No TSMC equals no space stations. No TSMC equals no Mars mission. This is why China wants Taiwan, not for ideology, for space dominance. Episode 1 was the chip war on Earth. Episode 10 is the chip war in orbit, because whoever controls Taiwan controls space. Look at the night sky, stars shining, but some are moving. Those aren't stars, they're satellites. Right now, over 9,000 satellites orbit above you. Some give you internet, some run your GPS, some are watching. In 1969, Neil Armstrong landed on the moon. One giant leap for mankind. Reason? Powerful rocket. But 2025 is different. Both America and China build powerful rockets. Falcon 9, Long March 9, both excellent. Now the war is in chips. Whoever has more advanced chips wins space. Taiwan, 300 kilometers from China. This island has TSMC, the world's most advanced chip factory. Every satellite, every space station, every Mars rover runs on chips from here. If TSMC stops, space programs freeze. This is the story we're telling today. Why the space race is now a chip race, and how a 300-kilometer island controls the entire future. June 3rd, 2021. China launches Hainan Island, China. 9:22 a.m. Long March 2F rocket on the pad. 3 astronauts inside. Destination Tiangong, China's space station. Countdown 10, 9, 8, 3, 2, 1. Launch, flames, smoke, rocket rising. 9 minutes later, in orbit. We did it, Chinese leader. We are no longer alone in space. Message to Washington is clear. You don't have a monopoly in Echo in Houston, NASA. Mission control, ISS on screen. An engineer watches the Tiangong launch. We have a competitor now, he says, and it's not the Russians. 2 stations. Comparison, ISS, America. 420 tons, 15 countries in orbit since 1998, 25 years. Old, worn retiring in 2030, Tiangong, China, 90 tons, China only. Started 2021, 3 years. New, modern expanding to 180 tons by 2030. If ISS comes down, only China remains in space. Secret dependency. In Tiangong's control center, an engineer, system normal. But he knows the brain of these systems is chipped. Critical chips from where? Taiwan. TSMC. Because China still can't make the most advanced space chips. Space chips are special. Normal chips die in space within minutes. Space chips are radiation hardened. Minus 270 degrees Celsius to plus 125 degrees Celsius. Last 15 years. Only a few companies can make them. TSMC, 92%. Intel, AMD. China's SMIC, not yet. Tiangong is a success, but without Taiwan, it doesn't fly. In Houston, NASA meeting, what happens after 2030? If China takes Taiwan, our chips get cut. Silent. Because ISS also depends on TSMC. 2 stations, 2 superpowers. Same dependency. Taiwan. 2015. Musk's dream, Seattle. Elon Musk on stage. Prototype satellite in hand. 42,000 satellite. Internet network in the sky. 10,000 chips per satellite. TSMC will make them. We're starting. Crowd applauds but doesn't believe. 2019, first launch. Falcon 9 launching, 60 Starlink inside. They line up in the night sky like a train. UFO? No. Starlink has begun. Panic in Beijing, same night. Emergency meeting. Musk will launch 42,000 satellites. Our BeiDou has 45. This isn't competition. Decision. 13,000 satellites. Guo Wang, 10 years. 2025, growing gap. Starlink, America, 5,000 satellites. TSMC, 7 nanometer chips. 60 satellites per rocket, 240 satellites per month. 3 million users, BeiDou/Guo Wang. China, 45 satellites, BeiDou, SMIC, 28 nanometer chips, 5 to 10 satellites per rocket, 20 satellites per month, hasn't started yet, 12 times different. Reason? Chip technology. 2022, Ukraine test. February 2022, Russia invades, communications destroyed, Ukraine paralyzed. Ukraine tweets Musk, Send Starlink. Musk. Active. Terminals on the way. 3 days later, 10,000 terminals. Internet restored. Ukraine resists. Russian generals, how do they still have connections? Answer, 5,000 satellites in the sky. Beijing analyzes, Starlink changed the war. Taiwan could use it too. We can't stop it. Accelerate Guo Wang. But chip technology is 5 to 7 years behind. 5,000 versus 45. Reason, Taiwan. TSMC factory. H. Hsinchu, Taiwan. 6 a.m. TSMC Fab 18. World's most advanced chip factory, white rooms, EUV machine, $150 million each, producing 3 nanometer chips, 1/30,000th of human hair. Screen shows production, Apple, 100,000 chips per day. SpaceX, 5,000 chips per day. NASA, 2,000 chips per day. An engineer thinks, if this factory stops, the world stops. If China invades, he's afraid. Beijing plans, Zhongnanhai, secret meeting. General, 130 kilometers Taiwan Strait. Taipei falls in 3 days. TSMC is ours. Another general. But will it work? Bombs, earthquake, engineers will flee. American Navy will come. War breaks out. Leader, Plan B, make our own chips. 2030 target. Washington, fear Pentagon. Taiwan map. If China takes it, TSMC stops, Starlink stops, China catches up by 2035. Loss, $2 to $5 trillion. President. Taiwan is a red line for economy, technology, space, strategy, comparison. America. Defend Taiwan 80%, plus dependent on TSMC, Arizona only 10%. Fast movement 12,000 kilometers away. China, Plan A, take Taiwan, risky. Plan B, make own chips, 2030, 70% plus dependent on TSMC, patient determined. Only 300 kilometers away. Geography favors China. Technology favors America. 2030 versus 2035. Moon race 2030. Artemis base, America. 4 astronaut. Commander Sarah Chen. Houston, water ice mining. Robots working with TSMC 3 nanometer AI chip. Finding 50 kilograms of water. 1 step closer to Mars. 2035. ILRS base, China. 5 years later. China's base opening. Why late? Chips ready in 2030. SMIC 5 nanometer. Wang Lei. We can see Artemis 50 kilometers away. Americans 5 years ahead. Reason, chips. 2037 versus 2042. Mars 2037. America, Starship, 6 astronauts, 9-month journey. Alex Morrison. Landing on Mars surface. 2 billion watching. I've stepped on Mars. New beginning for humanity. Musk crying. His dream came true. 2042. China. 5 years later. Long March 9. Successful, but late. Reason? Autonomous. A. I chips ready in 2035. America had 2 nanometers SMC in 2030 to Mars 2037. China had 3 nanometers SMIC in 2035 to Mars 2042. 5-year difference. Chip difference, 2050. Space economy, 25 years later. $1 trillion sector. Starlink, 42,000 satellites, 500 million subscribers. Guo Wang, 13,000 satellites, 200 million subscribers. Space tourism, asteroid mining, helium-3. Who controls? Whoever has the most advanced chips. 3 scenarios. Taiwan independent, America 60%, China 30%. China takes Taiwan, China 50%, America 40%. China makes own chips, 50% to 50% equal. Which future? Will be clear in 2030, but certain, space's future is in Taiwan. Look at the night sky again. Some stars are satellites, 5,000 American, 500 Chinese. Each satellite part of the invisible chip war. America fast, trusting Taiwan, China patient, building own path. Who wins? Whoever controls chips. In 1969, rockets took us to the moon. In the 2030s, chips will take us to Mars. Chips made in Taiwan. Episode 1 was the chip war on Earth. Today, war moved to space. Technology wars know no boundaries. War isn't over, just beginning. In the sky. This is episode 10 of US versus China. The 21st century is a technology war. Who wins? We'll see in 2030, but certain. The future is written in chips. Chips made in Taiwan. See you soon.